Oh, sorry, a little bit late. And on the show tonight, I've got Britain's top racing driver. So I better get a bit of a move on. Delicious, thank you so much. Very good. All right, let's start the show!
I don't speak any Spanish. No, did you see that?
You have anything against Spain?
No.
Now, Lewis, that's not true, because Spain isn't very fond of you.
True.
Yes.
No.
True.
Yes, it is.
No, I don't seem to have a good following there.
No. Well, they've got their homegrown man, haven't they?
They have.
Alonso.
Yeah.
They like cheering him on.
They do.
But not so much you. No.
Unfortunately not.
Oh, yes. Very little.
That's the fact. I think you could help me with my Spanish fans. You've got to put me in the movie.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, I will have some problems.
Why?
It is, but you know, anyway, I don't really... This is a mistake. No, but you know that Fernando Alonso is... it's someone, of course, very famous. He's a kind of hero in Spain, but in Spain, I mean, the Spanish people are really for our heroes, including... I mean, I don't know if I'm a hero there or not, but for the very famous people there, you know, I mean, my country is really very tough with them.
You can just say no.
I think
Then Fernando has a lot of problems with the people.
Really?
Because they don't look that he's a nice guy.
Okay.
So I think they will prefer you.
Sounds good.
If you're going to go into a Pedro Almodovar film, you don't go in as Lewis Hamilton. You go in as the kind of male character who appears in a Pedro Almodovar film,
yeah,
which is usually some
That doesn't
scumbag
speak
who's killed by Penelope Cruz. In the grand passions and murder and sex and that stuff, yeah.
I would say, Lewis, wax your ass. That's all I would say. That'll be my top tip. Lewis, now, you see, I'm thrilled you're here because I came to driving very late. Yeah. I was, I think, 38 when I learned how to drive.
Really?
And actually, Dara, you were what,
34?
34. Can you drive a car?
No, I don't know how to.
You don't know how to?
So
it's a tough crowd, Lewis.
You don't know how to drive?
Never. No.
Really?
No, it's possible.
Because how old were you when you started driving? You were like a child.
Yeah, well, I started go-karting when I was 8.
8?
Yeah, but I probably started driving when I was about 13.
Oh, look. Oh. And have you won a prize there? Is that what you've got?
Yeah, that was my first race win.
How old were you there? That was about 8?
Yeah, I was about 8 then.
Wow. And presumably, you know, because parents say to their kids now, you must learn to lose graciously and da-da-da. But your parents must be like, no, you've got to win. Like, you must... were you just a vile child if you lost?
Yes.
Really?
I wasn't very good.
Was there big crying?
There's lots of footage of me sulking after races. I wasn't a very good loser. I'm still not a good loser now, to be honest.
Yeah, but now they pay you to win.
Exactly.
It's different. Yeah. And obviously, you're very good at the going fast part of driving. You're excellent at that. But are there areas of driving where you feel less confident? Like,
no.
Like when you're parallel parking, do you think, oh, I hope no one's looking because this could take a while?
No.
You're really good at that.
Yeah, but I just don't drive often.
Really?
I have a driver here, so I get driven. Just get driven. It makes it much easier. Then you don't have to be embarrassed.
Yeah, it would be really easy. Yeah.
No, but honestly, I don't have any troubles with it.
Okay. Now, as I say, I don't know much about Formula One, so forgive me if any of these questions are slightly moronic.
No problem.
No, you're doing very well this year. You're third now after Bahrain?
Yeah, third.
But this is
He's thinking, Fernando.
I'm audience, part of the audience now.
So, this is your first season with Mercedes.
Yeah.
So, were you expected to do this well?
No, definitely not. Definitely not, because last year they were like a second and a half off, so they were struggling massively last year, and obviously I came from a good car, knowing I was going to perhaps not such a good car, but, I mean, they've just done an incredible job, and the car's quick, so...
But is that the thing? Are you just as good as your car? If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, if someone's in a really fast car and someone's in not such a fast car, I'm guessing the man in the very fast car will win.
Yes.
Yes. So, you're as good as your car?
No, I'm better than my car. I'm definitely better than my car. But sometimes the car obviously is people are always asking what percentage is the driver and which percentage is the car. I mean, people probably say it's like 70-30. You know, the car is a huge player in it. So some people that have a really good car, maybe not so good as a driver, they can still win.
But you were with McLaren for years. I mean, so why the move now? What
I
changed?
just wanted something different, you know.
What's the money?
No, honestly, it wasn't.
Loads of money. Mercedes just go, here's a bank.
Both offers were loads. So.
Forget Santander. Here's the Bank of Germany.
They were both absolutely fantastic offers, and.
But one was a bit bigger.
No, honestly, it wasn't. But no, I'd been with McLaren since I was 13, and so it was like leaving home, really.
But it must have been because that's like family. Was it weird
Yeah.
leaving?
It was very weird. Yeah. And when I called Martin, it was one of the toughest calls I've ever made. But it's just great being somewhere new. I'm sure you've all experienced it, where you go from one office to another or from one job to another. It's just refreshing. It's a new experience. You've got to learn to communicate with lots of new people. There's about 1,000 people on our team.
Wow.
Which people don't know, just to build 2 cars.
And the new car smell as well is lovely. Now, here's the thing. So, obviously, it depends how fast you go. But in general, how long does a Grand Prix race? Like, what is it, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
An hour and 45 minutes, usually.
So, does that get boring?
No, not at all.
Do you listen to music?
I wish I could. I wish I could.
But no, think about it. That's a long time to be driving, an hour and 45 minutes.
Trust me, you're holding on for dear life the whole way, so...
But are people talking to you?
Yeah. You have the radio communication between the garage and yours. And it's just constant feedback about, you know, tyre preparation and fuel loads and your lap time, the gap between you and the guy in front, what position you're in, all those kind of things.
But in Malaysia, then, if people are talking to you, how did you end up in the wrong pit stop?
Well, they did...
That's a rookie error.
Yeah, well, I came into the pits and they call you in, and then you have a pit confirm button, so I press a button which then they know I'm coming in. And when I come into the pit lane, you get down to the pit speed limiter, and I was looking out for my team, and I think I looked down to make a switch change, and then I looked up and I just turned in and I went straight to my old team. So I was so used to it. I was so used to it of all these years. I guess, you know, old habits.
And did they start to run towards the car? Like, kind of...
No, they're like, get on.
Get out of here.
There wasn't like just a moment where you all stood in a kind of a awkward...
I felt that, exactly.
But now, here's the thing about Formula One that I think I would be good at this, because the champagne spray, you know the thing you do when you win, and you like winning. No, we've got a picture. You're really good at it. Look how well he's very good at directing the champagne spray. There you are. There's another one of you, I think. Oh, look at that. See, it's excellent. And here you are with Jensen. That almost looks like a scene from one of your films, Pedro.
Yeah, very much, yes. Very much. Like, I'm so excited.
So I've got champagne. Do you think, are you good enough? You better be. Are you good enough that you could, like, direct it into my mouth? Could you get the spray into my mouth?
Do you?
Yeah,
Do you think you can? Okay, no, wait. I'm gonna... No, wait. So, let me just... I'll open the bottle first, and then you can do the shaky bit.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Okay, hang on, here we go. Now, I'm told, if I do this properly, it should sigh like a satisfied woman. Hang on. Let's hear it. Oh. That didn't sound like a satisfied woman.
Sounds like a woman trapped in a door.
Okay. So, you know how to... I don't know... So what do? Do you just shake it? You put your thumb in it and shake it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you stand here and aim it this way. I'll take my jacket off because I don't trust you. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Should I soak him?
No!
Oh,
No, try and get it into my mouth. Okay, let me just... Hold on.
I'm gonna spray it just here first so I don't get it all over you, right? Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Delicious! Get any? You all okay? You want some? Here, have a towel. No. Oh my God.
I can't believe you asked me to do that.
You know, champagne in the eye, really quite stingy. Oh, but delicious. It was
I didn't
nice.
even get you drenched.
No, you didn't actually. No, it was all head work.
Really?
Well done. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, you should win more. That was very good. Jensen Butler was so jealous. It's like you've cheated on him.